Welcome back to Lynn's Spotlight Daily, your daily scoop of entertainment buzz. Dune, Part 2, a box office triumph that proves smart sci-fi still wins big. The sands of Arrakis have shifted once again, and this time, it's a seismic movement at the box office. Dune, Part 2, the highly anticipated continuation of Denis Villeneuve's epic adaptation of Frank Herbert's legendary sci-fi novel, has done what many sequels strive for but few accomplish. It not only built on the critical acclaim of the first installment but also outperformed it commercially in a major way. So, what's behind this desert-fueled blockbuster's massive success? Let's dig into the spice. When Dune, Part 1 premiered in 2021, it was met with widespread acclaim but faced the challenge of debuting during the pandemic era with a simultaneous release on HBO Max. Even so, it grossed a respectable $402 million globally, enough to greenlight a sequel. But few could have predicted just how much momentum Part 2 would gain. Released in early 2024, Dune, Part 2 opened with a stunning $82.5 million domestically, nearly double the opening of its predecessor. Globally, it has pulled in over $714 million to date. That number puts it among the top-grossing films of the year and marks a triumphant win for Warner Brothers and Legendary Entertainment. Notably, this massive haul didn't come from a superhero franchise or a long-running cinematic universe. It came from a cerebral, sprawling, philosophical science fiction saga, proving that audiences are still very much interested in complex storytelling when it's done right. One key to Dune, Part 2's success? The theater-going experience. Villeneuve has been vocal about his belief that Dune needs to be seen on the biggest screen possible, and audiences seem to agree. IMAX and premium format screenings were a huge part of the film's revenue, with IMAX alone accounting for more than $18 million in its opening weekend. That's not just a big number, it's a statement about the growing value of large format presentations in an era where streaming dominates conversations. Moviegoers flock to theaters not just to watch the film but to feel it, to be immersed in the roaring sandworms, the haunting score by Hans Zimmer, and the grandeur of desert warfare on a galactic scale. Of course, money alone doesn't tell the whole story. Dune, Part 2 earned high praise across the board, scoring 94% on Rotten Tomatoes and an A Cinema score from audiences. Fans of the book appreciated how the film remained faithful to Herbert's vision while also streamlining and dramatizing some of the denser philosophical elements. Villeneuve's direction was widely celebrated, as was the ensemble cast's performance. Timothée Chalamet returned as Paul Atreides, this time stepping into a darker, more messianic role. Zendaya took on a larger presence as Chani, and newcomers like Austin Butler's Timothee left a lasting impression. Audiences weren't just satisfied, they were impressed. Many even labeled it the Empire Strikes Back of the Dune franchise, thanks to its darker tone, emotional depth, and stunning scope. With a production budget estimated at $190 million and considerable global marketing costs, the film had a relatively high bar to clear before it could be deemed profitable. But Dune, Part 2 passed that test with ease. Industry analysts estimate the film's net profit at around $184 million after expenses, a massive success by modern Hollywood standards, especially for a film that's not reliant on spandex-clad heroes or legacy IP nostalgia. Beyond dollars and cents, the film is poised to leave a mark on awards season 2. Part 1 swept the Oscars with 6 wins, and Part 2 is expected to contend in several categories, from visual effects to score to cinematography. Naturally, fans are already asking, what's next for the Dune saga? Villeneuve has been clear that his ultimate vision is a trilogy, concluding with Dune Messiah, the sequel novel that explores the darker consequences of Paul's rise to power. According to recent interviews, the script for Messiah is already well underway, and the director has hinted at a tonal shift even deeper and more provocative than what we've seen so far. While Warner Brothers hasn't officially greenlit Dune Messiah yet, the overwhelming critical and commercial success of Part 2 makes it all but certain. And that's not all, the Dune universe is expanding beyond the big screen too. HBO is currently developing a prequel series titled Dune, Prophecy, centered on the Bene Gesserit sisterhood, further cementing the franchise as one of the most ambitious sci-fi properties in modern media. Dune, Part 2 isn't just a win for its studio, it's a win for bold, auteur-driven science fiction. In a cinematic landscape often dominated by remakes, reboots, and formulaic franchise entries, Villeneuve's Dune series proves that there's still a massive appetite for intelligent, artful epics. And it shows that the theater experience isn't dead, it's just waiting for the right story to pull people back in. When that story is told with vision, respect for the audience, and technical mastery, it can still create magic on the silver screen. Whether you're a longtime fan of the books or just now discovering the story of Paul Atreides, Dune, Part 2 is more than just a movie. It's a phenomenon, and, hopefully, just the beginning of a thrilling new era for the genre. Who's your current favorite Hollywood star? Drop it in the comments. We love hearing from you. This is Lynn's Spotlight Daily, and we'll see you in the next Spotlight.